Hi, this is Cheryl in California, and we are in Lesson 7 of Og Mandino's book, The University of Success. So, the theme for this lesson, this whole week or this whole semester, is to begin to be now what you will be hereafter. Now, Og has chosen 50 different authors, and in Lesson 7, he has chosen the author Richard DeVos, who is the founder of the Amway Corporation, and his book Believe. And he said the two most dangerous words were the words I can't. Two phrases. He said it's wreaked more havoc in your life than all your enemies. So he wants you to completely eliminate I can't out of your vocabulary. He says the only limitations are those you set in your own mind or permit others to set up for you. Now he talks about him and his friend, Jay Van Andel, who also started the Amway Corporation with him, how they went on to start many businesses even though they didn't know how, but they just believed that they could succeed. First they started a flying aviation business, and they went through different challenges, finding flyers in order to get the people, how to market. Even the runway was short, and they had to find other ways to compensate for that. But they ended up with a thriving business. And then they also went into a restaurant business. And with the restaurant business, they were able to bring a small restaurant to their drive-in restaurant through their town, and was able to succeed in that as well. Even though it wasn't as successful as the aviation business, they were still successful. Now, on the grand opening night, they had an electricity problem, but even though they had the electricity problem, they just overcame that by getting a generator and was able to open on time. Now, Mr. DeVos was very instrumental in just different things. He even went sailing, even though he didn't know how to sail, by just taking a few classes and taking a book, and him and his friend going sailing around to the Caribbean. And then he's done so many different things before he even went to to open up the Amway Corporation. One thing that he has said is, why do so many people let their dreams die unlived? The biggest reason, I suppose, is the negative, cynical attitudes of other people. So it's what you believe that other people tell you sometimes that decide whether or not that you continue on. Remember that the easiest thing to find on God's green earth is someone to tell you all the things you cannot do. Someone will always be eager to point out to you, perhaps merely with a look or a tone of voice, that anything new or daring which you try is hopelessly doomed to failure. Now, I often think about, the Wright brothers who started to fly, or, and now we have airplanes, and, a lot of people, you go so many different places on an airplane as opposed to taking a boat ride, which would take weeks to go, just take hours to go in a plane. And also with the airplane is, brought us so many different places so much faster. Without the airplane, the engines with the airplanes, it wouldn't have been the car engines, wouldn't have been advanced as they are now, and without car engines being advanced, we wouldn't be where we are as far as being able to have different technologies. Then we also look at Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb. The light bulb that we have now today, we wouldn't have computer technology and all the different things that we have. So everything is built on what has been an idea of someone else in the past. And I'm sure that they were laughed at, but if you don't continue with your ideas, then you might be not giving the world what it needs for the future, for whatever is going to be coming upon us. So, like I said, this is lesson 7 of Og Mandino's University of Success. Join me tomorrow for lesson 8. So, You have a nice evening. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.